Good evening, hockey fans. Laurie coming to you live from the Jack Chiron Arena in Canada, where your Canada Blazers are taking on the A01s tonight. Justin, as always, is starting us off between the pipes, looking sharp. We got Mateo starting us off at center. And we're underway in the first period with 10 minutes on the clock. The puck trickles back into the A1 zone. A1 through the neutral zone, puts it over into the Blazers zone. On the backhand into the corner. A1 pass up front shot. Oh, Justin. So fast across the crease. A1 regains possession. In the far corner, Jacobo puts it back for Clark. Clark can't quite get it out of the zone. A1s are there. Two of them on him. Here comes Mateo. Mateo's got Gavin with him. A little backhand across to Gavin. Puts it down behind the opposing goaltender. A1s are there. A1s try to flip it out of the zone, but it goes out of bounds. 9:16 remaining in the first period. Still no score. Face off in the A1 zone. Not cleanly won. A little shot just misses the net. And the A1s send this all the way back down. No icing is called here. Blazers in their own zone. Nice move to get out. Here comes Carter. Steps over the blue line. He's wide to the left side with a move, but that's picked off. Tristan at the blue line sends it in on net. Behind the net now, the A1s try to break out through the middle. This goes long. Behind Justin. Carter battling. A1's in the near corner inside the Blazers zone. Parker comes out with it. Parker picks up some speed, steps over the blue line, drop pass for Carter. Carter tries the shot, but that goes off a stick. Back in the neutral zone now. Clark sends this clear across to the opposite corner, down behind the goal line. Daniel battling. And the A1s flip it over onto the near boards and clear the zone. Clark in his own zone, clears it just outside the blue line. Picked up by Caden Orr. Caden steps over the blue line, drops it for Mateo. Mateo back down for Caden in the far corner. Mateo can't get a pass off. Mateo's there with him. Up to Clark at the blue line. And the A1s send it deep. Jack is going to chase this down, but that'll be icing called against the A1s before he can get to it. 7:34 to go in the first period. Still no score. Your Blazers in white, the A1s in blue. Face off in the A1 zone is won by the A1s. They step out into the neutral zone. Easton gives him a hard time as he steps over the blue line. Caden picks up the loose puck, packs it back to Daniel Good. Goody pass across to Mateo. Mateo with a low snap, but that's off a defender and wide. Blazers now look for the point. That goes off a skate. And Scott chases this back in his own zone. Scott gets there first. He's looking for his winger. Scott actually holds on and clears the zone on the near boards. The A1s turn it around. Daniel Good backhands it through the neutral zone, picked up by the A1s. A long slap from outside the blue line. Justin holds on to it for a minute, plays it off to his defender. Daniel Good on the near boards, trying to flip it out. A1s keep it inside. A1 shoot! That misses the net. Or maybe hit a stick, deflected. Kobo in the far corner inside his own zone, skates it behind his goaltender. Kobo now put some speed on, managed to keep a stick on it, but the A1s turn it around in their own zone. A1s careful with the 2 men. Here come the A1s from inside the zone, taken down by Parker. No call on the play. Down behind Justin now. Parker can't clear the zone. And he does now, actually, and sends it long. Gavin puts the wheels on, but that'll be icing called against the Blazers. 5:57 to go in the first period, still no score. Face off in the Blazers zone, off the face off. We got a shot that didn't get through traffic. Kobo now in the neutral zone. Whoa, yeah. Parker expecting the pass and hold on the brakes, but not quite fast enough. That's offside called against the Blazers. Still no score, 5:47 remaining in the first. Parker takes the face off just outside the A1 zone. Gavin puts the forecheck on. Gavin battling on the near boards. Mateo with him. No, sorry. Parker with him. And Kobo behind the net. Looking for his defender, Clark at the point. Clark puts it back down behind. This rifles around to the near side. Kept inside by Tristan. Tristan with a nice move around the defender. Tristan tries the centering pass. That's off a defenseman. Rebound. And the net's off. Nope. Yes it is. 5:15 to go in the first. Still no score. I love watching Justin in his net. Staying loose, keeping warm, staying sharp. Face off in the A1 zone. A1's try to clear it. Kept inside by the Blazers. A1's clear the zone now. Jack at his own blue line. Fires it across for Carter. They don't quite connect, but manage to recover. Here comes Mateo over the blue line. Nice move. Mateo pass in front. And the goaltender got away with the pass. A1's clear the zone. Back to Jack at the blue line. This puck trickles into the far corner inside the Blazers zone. Shot to the side of the net. Doesn't work out, and the Blazers clear the zone. Here comes Mateo. Mateo with a shot well wide. Daniel comes flying in and pops it into the opposing zone, but the Blazers have got back outside, and here comes Mateo. Mateo shoots, rebound is good, hard shot. The rebound comes back, and here come the A1s. A1 step over the blue line. Good back check by Daniel with a stick from behind. Jack giving the A1s a hard time behind the net. Jack comes away with it with a backhand pass, but the A1's got a stick on it. Dribbling puck goes behind the goal line. To the point. Shot, and I think Justin got a piece of glove on that, and that goes high. The Blazers clear the zone back to the opposing goal line. Here come the A1s. That's sent long. Scott gets there first, uses his body to get in the way. And, I think a generous call here. With 3:43 remaining in the first period, there's no score. And the A1s are going to go to the penalty box. And he called it for, I thought he said holding, yeah. So the Blazers go to the power play. 3:43 to go in the first. Face off in the A1 zone. This goes back to Scott, who takes a long, low shot. Easily saved by the A1 goalie. And here come the A1s. They send this long right on to Justin, who's going to hold on to it because those A1s are coming in fast. 3:31 remaining in the first. 0-0 still the score. Face off in the Blazers zone. It trickles on to Justin. He's going to hold on to that. Off again to Justin's right. Blazers win their draw. Can't get around the back of the goaltender. Clark in his own zone now in the near corner. Got a little bit of room to make a decision. That goes up to Daniel. Good. Daniel flips it in deep. The A1s fire the puck long, and Clark has got to chase this down. Clark picks up some speed behind his goalie. He's got some space. Clark over the red line, over the blue line. Can't get through the three. Send it long. Scott chases it down. Justin plays the puck off the far boards. And the Blazers clear to the opposing blue line. A1 sent it long down on Justin again to kill a little bit more time in their penalty. Jack pulls up some speed. Jack up ahead for Gavin. Gavin deep, sends it to the point. Mateo shot, nice save. Mateo in the near corner inside the opposing zone. He's got Kobo with him. Down in the far corner down. The A1 send this long. Justin plays this for Jack. Jack. Cross-ice pass for Kobo, but they don't connect. So A1 step over the blue line and dump it down behind Justin. Jack again. Jack has a look. Didn't connect with Mateo. Tries again. Looking for Kobo on the far boards. Here comes Jacobo and Gavin. Turned around by the A1s in their own zone. A1s can't get across the blue line. Jack is there. Sent in deep to the opposing zone. The A1s are there behind their goaltender, looking for the breakout pass on the near side. Hack is there at the blue line. Tries to find Gavin. Gavin's held up. A1s again. Nice poke by Gavin. And here comes Carter. Carter with a backhand. Didn't get a whole lot on it, and the A1s make a nice save. Dan in the far corner. Pops it up behind the net. In the high slot. Parker looking for a shot. Can't get a stick on it, and the A1 send it long. We're back to even strength, and we're in the final minute of play of the first period. 0-0 still the score as Scott turns on the jet, steps over the blue line. Scott, with a steep angle, puts it through across to the other side, and the A1s battle to win possession of the puck. Here come the A1s. Nice stick by Dan. And that was played above the shoulders by the Blazers. And we'll take the face-off here in the Blazers zone. 78 seconds to go in the first period. Still no score. Face-off to Justin's right. Won by the Blazers. Flip to the near boards. Looking for that breakout pass to Mateo. Mateo steps over the blue line. Mateo looking for a pass, and that's broken up by the A1s. A1s try to clear the puck on the far boards. They just do. Caden turns it around, and nice basket catch by the opposing goaltender at the buzzer. After one period of play, the A1s 0, Blazers also 0. No score after one. And we're underway with the second period. We've got 10 minutes on the clock. A battle after the face-off. The puck trickles back down behind Justin's goal line. Tristan skates it out onto the far boards, but picked up by the A1s. A1s with a little dribble shot onto Justin, who slaps it away. Blazers on the far boards, looking for their centerman, Parker. Parker now has got Caden with him. Parker goes wide to the left side, looking for the pass in front. Caden gets a stick on it. Rebound, scores. Beauty pass. Caden with a little pad pass to himself, sinks one to make it 1-0 Blazers. Nice quick reaction on a very close-in rebound. Face-off outside ice is won by the A1s. A1s step over the blue line. Clark gives them a hard time and ties the puck up along the boards. A1s regain possession. A1s from the far boards, circled, shoot, tip. Nice save. 1-0 Blazers with 9:13 remaining in the second. Face off in the Blazers zone. Won by the Blazers. Battle behind the goal line. And up on the far boards, Mateo battling. Hands it up to Gavin. Gavin looking for the pass across to Kobo, but that's picked off. A one step over the blue line. Shoot, Justin with the save. The Blazers backhanded out through the neutral zone, picked up at the opposing blue line by the A1s. A1s now step over into the attacking zone, but don't hold on to the puck as Tristan skates this out behind his brother, but he's held up. Pass in front. A1s can't get a good shot off. And the Blazers regain possession and flip the puck out to the red line. A1s put it into the opposing zone, and that's sent long by the Blazers. A1s in their own zone. Slap the puck out behind their own goaltender onto the near boards. Looking for a long pass. I don't think Jack saw him there. Races to battle in the corner. Good battle. The Blazers come out with it, but the A1's got a stick on it at the blue line. A shot, rebound. And nobody can see this puck, I don't think. The ref whistled that down. Mayhem in the crease. We've got 7:49 remaining in the second period. 1-0 Blazers is the score. As Justin managed to cover that up. Parker takes the face-off in the Blazers zone. Sends it back towards Jack. Jack looking for the breakout pass. A1s are there. Oh. Got a body contact penalty. I didn't see it. Was it, I don't know if it was on the play or maybe behind the play. So with 7:44 remaining in the second period, 1-0 Blazers is the score, and the Blazers go to the power play. Face off in the A1 zone. Blazers win the draw. Blazers from short range can't get a shot off. Loose puck. Doesn't escape the blue line. Jack turns and fires. And that's picked up and sent out of bounds by the A1s.
That should be a penalty.
In the NHL, that's a penalty. For a delay of game. Face off in the A1 zone again. A1s win the draw. Send this out long. Daniel's going to chase it down behind his own goaltender. Looking for this breakout pass on the near side. Picked off by the A1s. Sorry, that's Daniel. It was Easton earlier. Daniel now skates through the neutral zone, loses his feet. The boys manage to stay on side. The A1s regain possession in their own zone. Backhand up to their own defense. Parker breaks up. What? No. Oh, breaks up the pass, and he called it a hand pass.
He's to himself.
So that play is whistled down. 6:51 remaining in the second. 1:07 to go in the Blazers power play. 1-0 Blazers is the score. We'll take the face off just outside the Blazers zone. Blazers win the draw. Step over the blue line. A little flip shot on it. A1's try to clear it on the far side. Scott is there. It gets by him. Scott races for it and battles at the red line. He's got some help from Mateo. Mateo, the nice move at his own blue line. Mateo Steps over the blue line, shoots, misses the net. On the near side now, Daniel Good with the centering pass. Scott from the ringette line with a slapper. Didn't get a whole lot on it, and that's saved and flipped deep into the Blazers zone. Justin plays this behind the net for his brother. Tristan slows the pace down a little bit. The A1s clear the zone. Cross for Daniel. Daniel with a dribbler, doesn't quite hit the net. Caden slaps at it, and that goes behind. The A1s now send the puck long into the opposing zone. 2-on-2. Can't get a shot off. Well defended by Caden on the back check. Caden flips the puck up on the near boards. The A1s regain possession at the red line. A1s now step over into the attacking zone. Blocker save. In the neutral zone. Battle at the red line. Flipped in by the Blazers. A1s behind their own net. Little chip pass off the boards on the near side. Clark is there to do the same thing to himself, but can't regain possession as the A1s get a stick on it. A1s on the far boards, turn and fire the puck in deep behind Justin. A1s on the near side. Battling in the corner. Pass up front in the low slot, but can't get a good shot off. On the far boards, the Blazers clear. Parker's going to race for it. Parker's got Kobo with him, but can't get the centering pass off. Tries again. And the A1s get the stick on it and send it out to center ice. Clark is there. Clark flips the puck up to Kobo. Kobo looking for a pass over the blue line. Regains possession. Can't get the backhand off cleanly. Onto the side of the net. And the A1s clear the puck to center ice. A1 step over the blue line, go wide to the right side. Hall on the brakes. Up to the right point, low shot, just wide. Puck is loose. And the Blazers clear the zone. Turned around by the A1s. Clark battling on the near boards. A1s can't get a shot off. Clark strips it away. Here comes Clark. He's got speed. Clark steps over the blue line, makes a move, but can't get through both defenders. Maintains possession, looking for the backhand pass up the middle. Picked off by the A1s. A1s step over the blue line in the attacking zone. Nice move. A1 short range. Can't get a shot off. A1s again from behind the net. Picked off by the Blazers. Here come the Blazers. Mateo steps over the blue line. Mateo from the high slot. Can't get a shot off there either as the A1s defend it. A1s now. Step through the neutral zone. This is going to be end-to-end all day. Well defended by the Blazers. Daniel for Mateo. Mateo looking for that pass across to Carter. They don't connect. And the A1s behind their own goaltender, challenged by the Blazers. Get the breakout pass on the near side. Put it up the middle. That goes through. A1's on the far boards now. Try to get around Scott. Scott giving him a hard time, slowing him down, but A1's maintain possession behind Justin. A1's in the far corner. Held up by the Blazers. A1's behind the net now. With a pass shot, that's off some shin pass at the high slot, and the Blazers clear the zone. Blazers inside their own zone trying to clear it. Here come the A1s, 2-on-1. A1 shoot, pass across, but missed the net. Wide open as Justin slid over, but not quite fast enough. But the A1s missed the net. What a chance to even it up. 2:02 to go on the second period. 1-0 Blazers is the score. Face off in the Blazers zone. A1s win the draw, put it behind the net. That's picked up by Parker. Parker's held up Tristan is there to help him out. Puts it up for Daniel Good on the far boards. Goody sends it across for Caden. Caden puts it over the blue line. Caden wide to the right side. Fires it behind the net for Dan on the far boards. Daniel Good battling inside the attacking zone. The A1s try to clear it. Parker's stick is there. Parker can't quite hold on, and the A1s send it long. Tristan gets there first in his own zone. Tristan gets through a few into the neutral zone. Picked up by Dan Good. Battling in the far corner inside the A1 zone. Parker is there on the far boards. Hands it to Dan. Dan tries the backhand, but couldn't get a whole lot of juice on it. Tristan turns and fires it. It goes wide. Clark on the near boards puts it back down behind the net. That goes all the way around, and the A1s are there to clear the zone. Parker turns it around. 43 seconds remaining in the second period. 1-0. Blazers is the score. A1s take a shot from outside the blue line. Pick up the puck. Shot from short range doesn't get on net. A1s maintain possession. Backhand pass. Another shot. Scores. Justin got a piece of that backhand pass. Broke up the pass. But the A1s picked up that loose puck and put it. The A1s tie it up at 1 with 22 seconds to go in the second. Face off at center ice. Won by the A1s, picked up by the Blazers. Blazers managed to stay on side. Little shot is put to the corner. Pass in front. Picked up by the A1s. A1s turning on the Jets up the middle. A1 step over the red line. Can't get a decent shot off. Gavin had a good back check on. Pass in front. Slot. Shot. And that's the buzzer. Blazers and A1s even at 1 after 2 periods of play. As we get set up for the third period, we've got 17 minutes run time on the clock. 1-1 is the score. Parker takes the face-off. The A1s win the draw. Try for the draw pass, but managed to clear the zone while they're at it. Parker comes away with the puck, steps over to the attacking zone, comes up the slot, but can't get a good shot off. Takes a shot from the side of the net, and that hits the side of the net or is saved. Puck trickles back to the Blazers blue line. Daniel from behind Justin. Looking for a smart pass, tries to find Carter. That goes off his stick and onto the goaltender. Scott holds the blue line inside the A1 zone. A1s now regain possession. Clear the zone. Step into the attacking zone. Tried to cut to the middle. Shot. Justin, save. From the point, A1s with the slapper. Stick save by Justin. That's a good hard shot from Big Ben at the blue line there. Battling on the near boards. The puck pops out to center and is slapped away by the Blazers. That'll be icing called against the Blazers. .14:36 to go in the third period. 1-1 is the score. Face off in the Blazers zone, won by the A1s. Fired a shot, Justin in the right spot. Didn't even have to move for that one. Face off again to Justin's left. Blazers win the draw, looking for the pass to the near boards. A1's got a stick on it, centering pass goes through. Caden up for Mateo. Mateo steps over the blue line. That's poked away and picked up by the A1s. Defense is in place. Here come the A1s. Push to the outside by Jack. A1's got a stick on it, but Jack slaps it away and passes it behind the net for Tristan. Tristan up for Mateo. Mateo on the far boards inside the attacking zone. Pass in front. Caden tips it along. That was saved. Down behind the goal line now inside the A1 zone. Daniel Good with the pass in front. Oh! Looked like a little pass in front. Ended up on the goaltender who saved that one. There was a chance there. 13-11 to go in the third period. 1-1 is the score. Face off in the A1 zone. Parker wins the draw for Scott. Scott sends it across for Clark. Clark puts it down behind the opposing goaltender. Pass in front, and that trickles and picked up by the A1s. Here come the A1s. They get around Clark. A1s shoot. Justin. Nice save from close range. 12:30 to go in the third. Tied at 1. Face off in the Blazers zone. Blazers can't quite clear it. The A1s regain possession behind the goal line. Try to stuff it in short side. Justin wasn't falling for it. I fall for that one all the time. They look like they're skating behind the net, but drag the puck and stuff it in short side. It's a tricky one. Face off in the Blazers zone. Kobo gets a stick on the puck and clears it to the Redmen. A1s are there. Forecheck is applied. Forces the pass. Clark backhands it ahead. The A1s pick it up. Toe drag around Clark. Justin with a nice save and a pass ahead for Parker. Parker steps over the blue line, goes wide to the outside, pass to through the slot. Scott is there. Scott with a shot. That goaltender came across in time and made the save. 11:25 to go in the third period. 1-1's the score. Face off in the A1 zone. Mateo takes the draw, puts it back for Tristan. Tristan winds up, fires low. Nice pad save by the A1 goaltender. A1s skate the puck out through the neutral zone. Pushed to the outside by Parker. Tristan. And the Blazers clear the puck to the red line. Blazers now step over the blue line. Carter shoots. Nice save. Carter picks up his own rebound. Looking for his defender. Winds up, shoots, but Daniel can't quite get it through. Daniel again. Dan with a nice move. Shoots. Whiffs on it. Tristan holds the blue line. Puts it back for Dan on the near boards. A1s are there to hold him up. On the near side inside the A1 zone. Daniel comes away with it. Drops it for Mateo with a shot. Nice save. Mateo now from the low slot. Nice save again. Got to get it up on this guy, I think. He's quite solid on his pads. Easton in his own zone. Finds Tristan. Tristan up the middle for Daniel. Daniel can't hold on as that's slapped away by the A1s. A1 step over the blue line. All on the brakes. Pass to the point, but that's missed. And here comes Parker. Parker can't get through the defense, and that's held on to by the A1 goaltender. .9:27 to go in the first. In the third. 1-1 is the score. Not cleanly won. Battle on the far boards. It's popped out behind the A1 goaltender. A1's past the puck through center ice. Clark picks it up at his own zone. Finds Caden on the far boards. Caden flips it in deep. A1's now. Skate the puck, pass the puck through the neutral zone. Jack is there. A little chip pass to himself. Jack skates up the middle. Jack shoots. Blocker save. I would have liked to seen the drop there, I think. The A1s skate the puck out. A nice toe drag. Here come the A1s. Can't get through the defenders. And the Blazers get through the neutral zone, turn around by the A1s at their blue line. Jack slaps it in deep. Back in the neutral zone, Clark. Little pass up for Kobo. Kobo steps over the blue line. He's got Daniel Good with him. And Parker, he's held up in the corner. Scott holds the blue line. Can't get a good pass off, and well defended by Jack. It's up to Daniel Good. Goody with the backhand, doesn't get through the defenseman. On the far boards now. A1s try to clear it. A1s skate the puck out to the neutral zone. Over the blue line. Can't get through both defenders. Oh, poke check by Justin, but slapped away by his defenders. A1's behind their own net now. The intensity is picking up. Blazers regain possession in the opposing zone. Scott with a long shot. Rebound. Kobo slapped away. And this is going to go long, and that'll be a safety icing called there. 7 minutes remaining in the third period. 1-1 is the score. Face off in the A1 zone. Oh, Blazers win the draw but can't capitalize, and it gets past Scott. Scott regains possession. Carter steps over the blue line. Tries to drag through the defenders, and that's poked away. Still inside the A1 zone. Parker turns and fires. Pad save. Rebound is slapped away. A1's trying to send it long. A1's shot. Blocker save, Justin. On the near boards now. Parker for Carter. Carter across for Daniel. Daniel tries to pass across again. Gets a backhand on net, and that's covered up. Ooh. Intensity is picking up with 6:58 to go in the third. 1-1 still the score. Off in the A1 zone. Blazers win the draw. Caden on the far boards. A nice move. That's slapped away by the A1s. Caden again at the red line. Passes it back to his defender. Clark behind his own goal line. It's the pass to the far boards. A1s pick it up, looking for the pass to the slot. A1s maintain possession on the near boards now. Pass to the point is broken up and erased the puck in the neutral zone. It's won by the A1s. The A1s step over the blue line. Pushed outside by Clark. Good stick by Clark. A1s maintain possession. On the near side now. High slot shot through traffic. Nice save. Another shot. Oh, Justin! I think that was a play of the game right there. We're going to watch that again when we get home. 4:30 to go in the third period. 1-1 is the score. Justin with a fast trapper prevented that from being 2-1. And here comes Kobo. Kobo with Gavin and Parker. Short range, backhand, scores. Too much action for me there, for me to even call it there, as Parker, Gavin, and Kobo work together. Parker puts that backhand in to make it 2-1. Blazers with 3:50 to go in the third. Yep. False start. Face off at center ice is won by the A1s. A1s in their own zone. Look at it, even up the score. A1s, high slot, Justin. Nice save. Face off to Justin's right. A1s win the draw. Push to the outside by Kobo. Clear the puck by Parker. Parker to Gavin. Gavin looking for Parker. A1's got a stick on it. Jack's got to chase this down. He turns on the Jets. Finds the puck in his own zone. Kicks it to himself behind his goalie. Holds on the brakes. Jack has a look. Cross ice pass doesn't quite connect with Kobo. A1's regain possession. A1's looking to come up the middle. Oh, they're going to call that. It's a penalty coming up. A1's pass across. Shot, Justin. All right, 2:13 to go in the third. And the Blazers are going to go to the box for the remainder of the game. Oh, somebody's mad. I didn't see if the call was there. It is. There's the trip. .148 to go. The Blazers win the draw and flip it deep. Carter chases it down. A1 goaltender plays it off the near boards. Intensity is picked up. Mateo steps over the blue line. Mateo tries to get around the defenseman. Mateo circles, looking for his defender. It's back to the Blazers blue line. Blazers send it long. Well done to kill a little time there. A1 from their own zone, pulling their goaltender. We're going to have a 6-on-4. Nice poke by Scott at the Blazers blue line. Battle in the neutral zone. Won by the A1s. A1s send the puck cross ice. Tristan skates this down, turn and fires it long. In the A1 zone, we're in the final minute of play in the third period. A1 step out into the neutral zone. Blazers with a good forecheck. Get a hold of the puck, send it long. Just misses the net. A1's behind their own goal line, send it up the near boards. Mateo gets a stick on the puck. That's offside, as Carter was on his way out, but hit his stick, hit his skate. Daniel takes the face-off just outside the Blazers zone. A1's win the draw. Jack gets a stick on the puck, can't clear it. A1's 6 seconds to go. Shot. Justin snags this out of the air, and that'll wind the clock down. Some outstanding saves by Justin tonight. Well played, both sides. As the final score is Blazers 2, A1 1. Well, that was a lot of fun, folks. I think we see you Thursday again. See you next time.